When they were here last time, him and Chrisean was pregnant. Y'all were doing all that smoking and drinking here in the thing.
Chrisean's son's medical records leaking and everybody seeing and hearing about what's on them does not cancel her. I don't know what else at this point will. Like, somebody needs to get that little boy out of her care and get him out of her care quick. I tried to give Chrisean the benefit of the doubt because, you know, you're not always the best parent. Not everybody is the best parent, but they might be the best parent for that child. No, she's not the best parent at all. Like, seeing what's on these medical records is making me sick. Like, mind y'all, he didn't ask to be here and she did not have.
Chrisean Rock have been using the name of God to dodge concerns about Junior's health, suggesting that he is suffering from the plague and that her 2-year-old son, who is still unable to walk.
Prayers. Chrisean Rock, she's back in the news. Mind you, we haven't been talking about Chrisean in a while. She's back and she's turning her life around after Blueface, because now apparently this week they're off. While Blueface remains in a California prison, Chrisean is trying to convince us that she's moving on from Blues Circus as she finds herself back in the church. And she's been seen crying and singing in church with a new song called Yahweh, on which she reveals that she's left her old life to serve the Lord. However, after she pulled on the internet's heartstrings, she later appeared on a live stream and said that if Blueface is ready to be serious, she'll unfollow everyone and tattoo him on the other side of her.
Junior's first public appearance on the internet, shortly after his birth, demonstrated Chrisean's eagerness to promote him. Shortly after his birth, for instance, she boasted about him at a caustic, ridiculing gym.
So, I'm about to start professional boxing ASAP. I'm going to the studio tonight. I'm excited. Do I have postpartum depression? Hell no. Hell no. Life is great. The belly, it's still a little pudgy and saggy, but this is day, what, 1? 1.5, 2? Day 2. So this is day 2. Guys, by tomorrow I'm gonna have my 6-pack.
Professionals have been highlighting all of the child's problems online. Honey, it has also been linked to some developmental issues. Because of his distinctive cat-like cries, low birth weight, slow growth, and facial features that resembled those of newborns with death syndrome, people initially believed Junior had the disorder.
I'm like, see, look, I can't even talk about him. What's he? I love the Lord. Oh, I love you, Lord. And
Despite these similarities, Crochet syndrome was promptly ruled out because it is a genetic disorder. Some believed Chrisean had fetal alcohol syndrome because of her prenatal fixation with the bottle, and that
we all was drinking, even you, with the baby and stuff. Why are you lying?
Bring that flute out in real life, though. Ladies, one more time.
Get yourself together.
Where the bottle at? Oh my gosh.
Drink it.
She asked for another bottle. I'm just
You can't have liquor.
Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. It won't hurt me.
No,
You should do it
you
because
can't
it's
have
cold.
Their diagnoses that met the criteria was critical: vision impairment, spasticity, seizure disorder, and newborn abstinence syndrome. As a result, people thought Junior was blind. Carissa Blueface's mother was
seeing it.
Oh, God.
And it did. It crushed my heart a little bit. It did. But I love all my kids no matter what I told you, whether they slow, need a helmet, whether they got nappy hair, whether they short, funny looking. I love all my grandkids, but I ain't gonna lie. My first initial thought when I saw him in that restaurant, it crushed me. And for her to say she wanted to stomp me out, girl, I can't even tell you what my mind wanted to do to you once I looked at his face and I didn't know if he was looking at me, you, or the air. I was hurt, genuine.
According to reports, it is predicted that Junior's stay in palliative care will extend his life. But if she did, Cal would be admitting her part in his situation. Furthermore, reports state that she has been doing nothing to assist him, even during her sessions, except for asserting that her son is blessed and that he occasionally speaks in tongues.
I worship you, Father. I worship you, Father. I worship you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa.
Given the news that is getting to US, CPS is aware of Junior's predicament, which appears to be becoming worse every day. However, child protective agencies have limited options in this situation.
Going to be on the run because somebody was able to send pictures to the police department of Chrisean's junior genital parts, and they said he was bleeding from his diaper. She allegedly has not been taking him to his hernia surgeries, so they're not up to date as well. He also has severe diaper rashes, and it's just like, it's getting to a point. If this is all true, I feel like they should just go ahead and place this baby in a good home, or she needs to take parenting class. Instead of chasing all these men that's not doing you no good, do better for your son. Do right.
XPS official explained why they can't bring a lawsuit against Chrisean. Listen, as a former MD-HHS social service specialist, you leave a footprint whenever you go into someone's records, which is why I never effed around with it, she said in her letter. Since it's probably not more dependable in the medical area, I'm glad I'm not too intrusive. To sum up, there is evidence of a wide range of drugs and illnesses in Jesus' written writings, such as opiates, nose candy, vision impairment, spasticity, seizures, fetal alcohol syndrome, and more. The main question in the comments is, where is CPS? I know from my experience as a former CPS inspector that many babies who tested positive for drugs were sent back to their parents. Typically, CPS would come to the house to confirm that the mother possesses these, on top of everything she requires for the infant. You all think CPS is the end of the world, though. It's not. Lee Plumper Thompson Croc's close friend and Lemel Plumper's sister gave a few more details. For those who don't know, though, Leo and Lee were co-owners of Zeus Network, the production firm behind the television shows Chrisean starred in Crazy in Love and Baddies. It's really sad that she won't accept the facts, knowing very well what she was doing. She said, "I witnessed it firsthand, and I hadn't sensed that the church refused to assist him." She needs early treatment and acceptance of the truth, as was previously mentioned. Just the other day, she and I were conversing. I know she loves her baby, but she has to go get him the help he needs. When I saw that my oldest child was not reaching developmental milestones because of his special needs, autism, and cognitive impairment, I enrolled him in all required therapy. It seems that Count Rock's family will keep exposing her until she speaks up about her son's illness and takes action. Without a doubt, Blueface gets along well with his mother, Carisodar, and a number of other people who are associated with Croc. Jason Lee, who is far dirtier, is now chasing her. If you haven't noticed, Jason Lee is usually messy, but that man will do everything to get clicks from anyone, so you'll find out. Don't you all remember the day he threatened Beyonce?
I'm not even gonna say it here because if I did, this internet, Beyonce's good internet, would go crazy. I'm gonna tell them while Johnny puts a beep over this part of the show, so you'll never know what it is, but I want you to see their reactions, and I'm going to do it right now. Ooh. And that's where I go back to, like, we're friends in the game. We support.
Sources claimed that he was going to disclose Blue Ivy's surgery along with Rumi and Sir Carter's health problems, but Beyonce paid him to keep the details private. She avoided the men by coming out here and now has Crescent in his sights after having the opportunity to see Junior in person during his conversations with Cone. Other confidential information is also known to him. "Baby, things are going to get messy. These are a few viewpoints on it." The individual in question said, "I have no way of knowing if these photos are real or fake or what the hell is going on. The anonymous post appears to be of Junior's private area and hernia, which is covered in bloody blisters and diaper rashes. Junior may be heard yelling, "Can't pose for obvious reasons, but I'll look into it and update everyone." She did make a mistake and said she bled through when she was changing his diaper on her, said another individual stream not too long ago. So it's highly probable. Poor Junior. We had never considered how much the baby might hurt. Someone has to come forward, I hope. Maybe Jason Lee telling on her will help, the person said. But I do think what she did with how long it's been will be irreversible. While we wait for more information, we would like to hear your thoughts on this. Given that Jason Lee has shown a lot of love and respect for Chrisean and Blueface on his show, do you think it is appropriate for him to turn on them and divulge their secrets? Tell us in the space provided for comments. Remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons and watch the following video because it's just as insane.